Hey guys, my name is Paul. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. And this week, we're hanging out at Ginnie Springs, and we're going to explore a lot of the hidden springs and go down the riverbed in the kayaks, so stay tuned. Ginnie Springs is located in High Springs, Florida. It's a beautiful park, and throughout this video, I'm going to take you guys along as we go out there to Ginnie Springs and give you some tips and pointers how to make your trip a great one. And as a new YouTube content creator, I ask you guys to be patient, and keep watching the footage. You might love the imaging. Stay tuned. Guys, in this video, again, I'm trying to help you guys make your lives easier if you're planning to come to Ginnie Springs. I'm with a group that right now has been doing this for over 5 years. Last year I came here, the guys are very well organized to where we're able to get down the riverbed where someone is driving a special trailer down to the riverbed with all of our floats and flotation devices. That way it's just easier for us to enjoy the time. If you're planning to come here to Ginnie, definitely do that, because if you're with a group that actually is more organized, it makes your experience a lot more enjoyable. Yes, there's a lot of different springs at the park that you can actually go to, but it's personally more efficient to actually start from the beginning of Ginnie at the very edge of upstream and then just float all your way down. It's just a better experience. It's very peaceful. There's underwater caves and stuff like that. Hopefully I'll get some good images for you guys of some of the pictures. Hopefully they'll come on screen. And it's just a great time to actually go and relax and have a good time. I totally forgot to mention, if it's your first time going to Ginnie Springs and you don't have a raft or anything, they do offer those services where they have rafts, they have scuba equipment, they have everything you need to have a good time, and they have all the equipment too at the front desk. So if you ever need any stuff for like blowing up your rafts, which blowing up the rafts, by the way, they have free air stations, so that way you can actually blow up your rafts and stuff like that. And they have tubes that you can rent out for a couple of days. So they have a lot of stuff there to meet your accommodations if you ever come here to Ginnie Springs. Also guys, before I forget to mention, if you want to come down here and you have an RV, you have to go to Ginnie Springs website, like I put in the caption of the video, and you have to do reservations for an RV hookup so you can get power, and they do up from 30 amps to 50 amps. Also, if you're planning on camping, be aware that you can primitive camp down at the riverbeds. They are not allowing RVs at this time due to some improper people that would dump waste down at the riverbed. So if you're going to camp down there, you can only boondock camp, and just camping only, no RVs. And you can go to Ginnie Springs website, download the map, and it will show you where you can legally park and camp if you just want to do regular camping. And if you're not sure, please give Ginnie Springs a call. The phone number's on the screen if you want to make reservations instead of doing it online. Also, when you get to the gate, you have to check in at the office on the right there before you can enter into the park. If you don't, you're not going to be let into the park. And once you get your gate pass, you have to keep that in your vehicle at all times, as you can see on my dashboard, the pink slip. After you get through the gate, you'll head to your designated slot if you have it reserved as an RV hookup, or find anywhere on the camp to boondock park to camp overnight. Alright, now let's link up with my coworkers and hit the water. Hey, hi Stern.
Hey, go Polly.
Alright, we're heading down to the riverbed now. Got the kayaks loaded up, the trailer. Now, let's see what the water's like, right?
Yep.
Alright, we're here at the boat ramp. We're gonna unload the boats, and we're gonna hit the water.
Yeah. Surprised he didn't fall out. Polly, we're ready to go, buddy.
Alright.
Oh crap, no wonder.
Now we are approaching Ginnie. This is the actual Ginnie Spring. I hope you guys are enjoying the footage. If you're liking everything you see, please like and subscribe. Put a comment down below. Alright, for those who are watching, we're having a great time here down the riverbank. And at this point right now, we're seeing all the turtles, alligators, you name it. We're seeing a lot of stuff here. And it is beautiful today. The water is awesome. I mean, and so much other stuff. Another turtle! I don't know what to tell you guys. They're out here in the sun. We're seeing nothing but damn turtles all day. Right, guys? Alright, so we're off the actual gorge right now. We're going upstream a little bit here to investigate Blue Springs here. This is an area that you gotta walk up. I mean, it is actually really shallow up here, and they have it blocked off right now. So as you might see, it's actually very shallow and rocky here. Gotta watch your step here, but so far, I mean, I'm gonna turn the camera around here. Look how beautiful this is. You're starting on a scale 1 to 10. How nice is this spot?
Beautiful.
Yep. Can't beat this. This is absolutely beautiful. Alright guys, before I forget to mention, the place that we went to, Blue Springs, is actually closed right now. The spring actually caved in about a year or so ago, and the park is still closed until further notice. We were informed by this by one of the locals, and it's kind of disappointing how the spring caved in due to man-made type stuff. So I do apologize for that, guys, but unfortunately that's just how it is until further notice. But we do know that the park will be reopened further in the future. Alright Dave, what spring are we at?
You can call it whatever you want, but it's referred to as Jonathan. If you go on a satellite, a lot of people call it Baptist Spring, but it's really low right now. But a lot of times the water comes way up above here, and you could sit in the water on that ledge.
Oh wow!
And it comes up from underneath.
Alright guys, that's our last spring for the day. We're going to head back to camp and give you guys a brief of where we head to today for today's kayak. Alright guys, we're back at camp here. Today was a beautiful day as always. We went upstream. Hope you guys enjoyed the footage. And we came back downstream, which, sorry in advance if I missed any footage, but I got my coworker here on the side here. Dave, where did we go again? And today we went to Little Devil, and
We went up first, stopped at
Dogwood.
and then we went up, stopped at, well, in that particular order, if you want to look, we stopped at Ginnie.
And stopped at Ginnie.
And then we went to Devil's.
Devils.
We skipped July.
July.
Then from there, we went upstream through the rapids.
The rabbits.
And stopped in the Blue, which is closed.
Blue is closed, but it was great when we went.
Renovations. And then we went across the street to Rum Spring. And then we left there and went to Danielle Spring, but it was blocked off. And then we went up to Jonathan Spring, which is open.
Yeah. So we had a good ride today, guys, up and downstream with the kayaks, and I hope you guys are enjoying it. And keep watching because it may be interesting tomorrow. I'll see you guys later. Morning, guys. We're still here at Ginnie Springs today. We are in the back of my truck. This is basically my truck camper setup, and this is what we do pretty much when I do truck camping. I'm literally sleeping here in the back of the truck, and as you can see, this is my entire setup. From my bed to the refrigerator here, my little AC system under here with my power station, iPad, books and everything. I mean, this is what I do every time when I go truck camping. This is my setup that I've been running for the past 10 to plus camping trips right now, and it's been great. No regrets at this point right now. If you guys are interested in something like this in the future, and I'll put a video together for you guys on the truck camper. Now I'm gonna make some coffee, which I'm gonna pull up my little coffee mug here, or say water first, and make some coffee. So also for this conversation too, like my coworker mentioned yesterday, we did a lot yesterday going up and down the river bend. And let me tell you guys, it's well worth coming here if you're with a group, because not only you get to be able to help out with each other, especially where if you're coming here single with a family, you're gonna have a pretty rough time. And personally, I would rather you guys come here with a big group. That way it's a lot more fun, entertaining, and you be able to like have some good memories in this place. Ginnie Springs is definitely great on the water though. The water was cold and crystal clear here all day yesterday. So this is my second time here, and so far, no complaints. This place is a very relaxed, laid-back type of a area where you're able to just not worry about a darn thing. But I also want to point out though that there's no Wi-Fi or cell reception here. Like right now I have a Wii Boost system that allows me to be able to pick up some phone calls and communication. I have the receiver here and the transmitter on top, and unfortunately even with that system right now, let's just say it's still not enough. We only get like 1 bar or something here, and you should be aware of that, so that way if you do want to come out here, you may have to bring a Starlink or something, because the Wii Boost system, it works. Problem is it doesn't work in this type of environment where we're in the woods and stuff like that, and unfortunately you're not. Alright, while I'm waiting for the coffee and everything to get warmed up and everything for you guys, I'm going to make this very clear. As a new YouTube content creator, I will probably put more information later on in the video, so if you're watching still right now, thank you. I appreciate you guys still watching. A couple other things I'm still have to mention. Where at the campsites right now, like we were talking about yesterday when we were riding around the golf cart, Ginnie Springs is right now one of those places where they're experimenting and relaxing some of the rules, where just previously a year ago they banned boondocking for a lot of the RVs and stuff down at the water bay, and recently now they've been updating that where they're relaxing a little bit of the rules just to see how it's an honor system now. So if you plan to come here to Ginnie Springs with an enclosed trailer, as long as it doesn't have a sewer hookup or anything of that matter, you're golden. But the problem you have to also understand, it's an honor system. If they catch you doing something that you're not supposed to be doing with your trailer, then they're going to just kick you off the property, which I don't personally blame them. It's their park. They can do whatever they want, and this is private land. So if you do get kicked off, just full disclaimer on that too. Also, they have now security here. They're a third-party security company that are just coming around and they're checking to make sure no one's drinking, stuff like that. This facility right now, they are not allowing any beer cans or glass alcohol to be visible. You have to actually keep it either like in mugs or nowhere on the premises. So that's very important. If you guys plan to come here and drink, you gotta read up on their policies, because unfortunately the policies have changed, and if you don't keep up with it, it is going to affect you if you do want to come here. Just a fair warning in that too. Also, I do want to mention, like what I'm doing right now, I am boondocking here on an energy site, and again, this is due to staying with a coworker of mine. You can you do this if the person basically got the power site here. You can boondock, just as long as they're okay with it, because like right now, I am completely boondocked, where I have basically a generator outside and powering my power station. And as of right now, that's what I'm doing at this point right now. So this is what covers for me. So that way, if you guys are interested in doing this, you're able to do it. All right, guys. Just like I mentioned before, when we were in the topper, there are those rules and stuff that you're going to still have to keep an update on and keep in date of anything changes. Now, we finished our breakfast, and we're going to head out on the river bend pretty soon. And I'm going to try to get some better coverage for you guys. All right, everyone. We're loading up the kayaks. We're going to head up and down the river bend again, but this time we're going to go south of Ginnie this time. Dave's going to show me a nice little treasure spring that's something that's like a hidden gem for today's ride, and we're going to take you guys along, and then this should probably wrap up for today for kayaking. Then for the rest of the week, we're going to be tubing. Look at these little turtles. Hello, turtles. Turtle. So our second day on the water, my coworker took me to a hidden gem downstream. Apparently downstream there's a little hidden spring in this one area that my coworker knows better than me, and it's never disappointing to see these all the time. Hope you guys can hear me. You like that underwater. Now we're gonna head back upstream. Since this is my second time at Ginnie Springs, it hasn't been a disappointment. This was encouraged of me to come up early before we go down to the stream tubing. And I have to say, as a good recommendation, this is something you can do before you start tubing, guys. You can bring your own rafts and actually going up and down the stream. Alright, we just finished, done kayaking for the day. We're gonna head back to camp, have lunch, then tomorrow's tubing, everyone. Alright, I hope you guys have been enjoying the video, and today is third day. We're going to be hanging out pretty soon on the pretty much our floaty at Sierras. We're going to head back down the street, and we're just going to be gliding today. You guys are going to just come along and just catch the show. Alright, now it's time to load up the tubes and head downstream with the entire gang. Alright, we're about to hit the water here. Everyone's in, waiting on one couple people, and then heading downstream. So this is my group that I normally come traveling with, guys. We are the Mud and Margarita ATV group. We like to come to Ginnie Springs and go to other places. If you guys are interested, I'll put the description below or in the picture right now of our Facebook page. You can go check us out. And what we're using siestas and other floats to go down the river bend, and we're just casually enjoying our time going down the river. No rushing, just enjoying the sun. All right, everyone, have you having a good time? Good, so am I. If you're still watching this, keep watching because we're gonna get some imagings once we hit one of the springs of the underwater caves. Stand by. Our first spot is Devil Spring System. As you can see, this is an actual spring that goes down to underwater caves. There's a cave that goes into this side and comes out to another side. And the springs in this area, there are 3 different caves. If you want more information, go look it up at Ginnie Springs website. Yeah, you try touching the bottom of this and holding your breath. It is very difficult. And here's the other cave entrance to Devil Springs. This is where the divers will either come out or go down. But as you can see, it's very narrow, so I can't speak of this as a diver, but it's beautiful, and I hope you enjoy the imaging, everyone. And speaking of which, while we were there, we're capturing 2 divers that are actually leaving the spring hole here and heading down to the actual Devil Spring cave. I hope you guys enjoy this next imaging of them going down the spring. And as you can see them heading down Devil Spring, from my understanding this cave is over 150 feet down, and it goes in one way and comes out the other end of Devil Springs. It was really amazing watching the divers go down, and it's very deep down there, everyone. I don't recommend normal people doing this, and they do have certifications for scuba divers. And it's kind of incredible watching them go down, and you can see they're just going to disappear. Alright, time to move on to the next spring. Alright guys, I hope you're enjoying the footage if you're still watching. Pretty much after we're done going down the stream and getting more footage for you guys, we'll pretty much wrap it up then after that. So keep watching. Then after we left Devil Springs, we head across the stream. There's a small spring. Here's some good imaging of that. The camera we're also using is the DJI Action 6. It is rated to go underwater and uses 8K for imaging. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and then after this stop, we head up to the next location. And now, we're at Ginnie Springs, the actual spring that supports the entire park. I hope you guys have been enjoying the footage, and as you can see, the water is so clear and beautiful, and it's super cold. If you ever come here, prepare to come here on a hot summer. The water keeps you nice and cool all day long, and when you get out, you'll be shivering as anybody would be. And I hope you guys, again, have been enjoying the footage. Please put some in the comments section, like, subscribe, whatever you guys want to do. Enjoy. Alright guys, we're almost done with the day here. As you can see, it's getting a little bit night. We got one more spring to hit, and then I'll be calling it quit. If you're still watching, keep watching. Alright guys, our last stop, our last spring here is called Dogwork Spring. it's pretty much the last spring before we head out of the tubes. There are other 2 springs that head down Ginnie Springs River. Unfortunately, we didn't have enough time this weekend to do it. There's one called Twin Springs and Deer Springs that you guys can also check out if you ever go there. But pretty much the camera and the imaging can't speak for itself. It's so beautiful to go out there and be on the water bend and check out these springs and snorkel. I hope you guys enjoyed and keep enjoying the footage. Also, before I forget to mention, this place is an excellent place to bring the kids out for the week, but also let them be aware to be treating everyone with kindness and courteous. As other children play in the park, there will be no foul language or anything of the matter at the park. Alright guys, we're pretty much finished up with day now. I hope you guys have been enjoying the footage I've been bringing you. I'll give you guys a kind of recap at the end of the video of what we kind of did and a couple of the places that you guys have seen in the footage. Stay tuned for that as I will go over and pretty much give you guys last details. Check you guys in a few minutes. There you guys are. Well, pretty much this is my last take that I'm going to be doing for today. Pretty much today is our last day of the trip. We're packing up and heading out. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this content and everything I've done here this week. Please give me some time to edit this stuff. So if you guys like everything you did see here today, please like and subscribe. And if you guys want to see more content like this, hit me up in the comment section and any recommendations. So I hope you guys enjoyed the footage and everything else. And if you ever come out here to Ginnie Springs, it's well worth it. Take the advice I've given you in this video and use it at your discretion. I hope you guys learned a lot, and see you in the next video.